As campaigning ends for the final phase of West Bengal elections, all eyes are now set on the 142 assembly constituencies that are set to go to polls on the 29th of April. And this is not just another phase, this is Mamata Banerjee's core territory. These 142 seats spread across South Bengal and Kolkata have historically been the TMC's strongest belt. In the last elections in 2021, the TMC dominated this region, winning 123 out of the 142 seats, while the BJP managed just 18. But this time, the stakes are much higher. The BJP, backed by PM Modi and Union Home Minister Amit Shah, has gone all out to breach what many call Mamata's South Bengal fortress. At the center of this high-voltage battle is Bhabanipur, the Chief Minister's own seat. Mamata Banerjee is facing a direct challenge from Suvendu Adhikari, the very leader who defeated her in Nandigram in 2021. This is not just a constituency fight, ladies and gentlemen. This is a prestige battle with statewide implications. Adding to the pressure, nearly 21% of voters in Bhabanipur have been deleted following the electoral roll revision, a factor that could reshape the contest. Mamata Banerjee has now shifted full focus to this seat, reaching out to grassroots workers, minority voters, and even non-Bengali communities through targeted outreach. On the other side, Suvendu Adhikari of the BJP, backed by Amit Shah, is mounting an aggressive campaign aiming to convert this symbolic contest into a political upset. But Bhabanipur is just one part of a much larger battlefield. From Kolkata port to Dum Dum, from Bhangar to Sonarpur, several high-profile faces are in the fray. And then there are the underlying issues, from Sandeshkhali protests to women's safety, from voter deletions to identity politics. Multiple narratives are shaping voter sentiment in the second phase of polling in West Bengal. Both sides are reading the same data, but telling very different stories. The BJP claims the record turnout in Phase 1 signals a wave of change. The TMC insists it reflects a mobilization to protect Bengal's identity and rights. So the big question now is, can the BJP crack TMC's strongest fortress? Or will Mamata Banerjee once again hold her ground in South Bengal? Because make no mistake, Phase 2 is not just about seats. It will decide momentum, narrative, and possibly the future of Bengal's political battle. And this is BJP versus TMC, and this is the phase that could decide it all.
जिस नारे के साथ टीएमसी ने बंगाल में सरकार बनाई थी, वो नारा ही टीएमसी ने भुला दिया है। साथियों, आपने 15 साल इन लोगों को मौका दिया, लेकिन उन्होंने मां के लिए, नारी की सुरक्षा के लिए कुछ नहीं किया। इन्होंने माटी के लिए, किसानों के लिए कुछ नहीं किया। टीएमसी ने युवाओं के लिए भी कुछ नहीं किया। साथियों, इस चुनाव में वैसे ये मेरी आखिरी सभा है और बंगाल में जहां जहां गया हूं, बंगाल के लोगों का जो मैंने मिजाज देखा है, मैं इस विश्वास के साथ वापस जा रहा हूं कि 4 मई के नतीजों के बाद बीजेपी के शपथ ग्रहण समारोह में मुझे आना ही है और इसलिए मेरा उत्साह और बढ़ जाता है।
এটা ভোটের রাজনীতি, फोटोशॉपिंग, चैलेंज করছি। लोगों का वोट में नाम काट दिया, महिला लोगों को ऊपर अत्याचार कर रहा है, महिला को जो रेप करता है उसको आप टिकट देता है और आप कहते हैं कि बंगाल जल रहा है। बंगाल नहीं जल रहा है, आप जल रहा है। और 4 तारीख में रिजल्ट निकालेगा तो देखेंगे জ্বলবেন আর লুচির মতো ফুলবেন।
Joining us now are Rohi Ray, spokesperson of the BJP, Meeta Chakraborty, spokesperson of the Congress Party, and Nirmalya Mukherjee, senior journalist. Thank you all of you for taking time out to be with us now. Before I get to both the spokespersons of the party, Nirmalya Mukherjee, let me begin by asking you a simple, straightforward question. This is one way or the other, this will be a historic election in West Bengal.
Yes, of course. And this second phase has become more important after the PM's letter. PM's letter has made this phase more important. In the first phase, there was no letter. PM was only campaigning, as you know. But this time he has written an official letter, making it very clear that this is the main citadel which needs to be addressed by his party. But to me, what he has put forward, he has written about spiritual journey and all these things. I don't go into that. He has made the candidate. Who is the candidate? It is not Mamata Banerjee, it is not Suvendu Adhikari or any of the BJP or TMC people. The main candidate is change. Are you for change or are you against change?
So quickly, Nirmalya, do you expect a better performance from the BJP in the second phase, where most of the constituencies are dominated by the TMC? Last time around, these constituencies, this region, you saw only 18 seats for the BJP. Do you expect an improvement in the performance? If so, by how much?
Actually, I'll tell you, the wave in the first phase, the amount of polling that took place, it has buoyed the sentiments within the people who are for change. So the 93% effect will definitely come here. You cannot avoid it. So here also, if there is a, that if it is 92 or 95% polling, then naturally what the BJP people will claim is that they will cross the 50% mark. That is, they'll cut Mamata Banerjee's party into half its size. They were 128 and BJP was only 18. So in that case, if BJP goes up to between 50 and 60, that is enough for BJP. BJP doesn't want a 100% kitty in these places. But one thing you have to remember, the biggest deletions are here. And the differences are less than the deletions. That is the big thing. That has put BJP into an advantage. Just in Uttar 24 Pargana, in North 24 Parganas and South 24 Parganas, there are deletions of around 23 lakh, total deletion. That is a sizable chunk. In Calcutta, there is a deletion of around 7 lakhs. In Howrah, there is a huge deletion. In Hooghly, there is a deletion. So everywhere, the deletions, BJP is basically banking on the anti-incumbency factor, that is the pro-change factor, which they'll be able to click or not. That every party will say in its own way. But in my opinion, I'm again saying what the Prime Minister has strategically put forward before the people of Bengal is that the real candidate is not Suvendu Adhikari or Mamata Banerjee. It is the change. Do you want a change or not?
Okay. We have Dr. Shantanu Sen, former TMC MP of the Rajya Sabha, also now with us on the broadcast. Thank you so much for joining us, Dr. Shantanu Sen. The PM has pitched change for the second phase of polling, a region which is traditionally dominated by the TMC. But many say there are winds of change that are blowing, especially considering the high voter turnout, the record high voter turnout in the first phase of polling.
Yeah, of course, there is winds of change, but that is not applicable for the state of West Bengal. That is the basic need of the hour for the country at large. And this is nothing new that before the election in Bengal, Prime Minister or Home Minister and couple of central ministers, several chief ministers of BJP ruled states, several BJP leaders from different states, they are coming like migratory birds to enjoy the hospitality, enjoy the warm atmosphere of our state of West Bengal, giving some false assurance and once again going back after getting lost miserably. This is nothing new. The way this BJP governed election commission deleted nearly 91 lakhs of voters. The way this BJP government has withheld nearly 2 lakh crores of funds. The way this BJP government and BJP insulted Bengal and Bengalis. The way they used to stamp as Bangladeshi if you speak in English. The way they have disrespected the icons of Bengal culture. Now, people of Bengal, they have made up their mind to give a befitting reply. That's why they voted hugely. The voting percentage went up to more than 93%, and I am sure in the second phase, we expect this percentage to go up to nearly 97-98%.
But Dr. Shantanu said when the voting percentage is so high, especially coming on the back of 3 back-to-back terms, usually it indicates a high anti-incumbency.
There are certain factors, certainly not. First of all, people are voting, getting scared of losing their citizenship because of this vindictive BJP. The way the voters who already voted in 2002, who already voted to elect Prime Minister, to elect Chief Minister, their name have been deleted. Now, the remaining voters, they are afraid that any time this BJP once again may come with another bill, and they can say if you didn't vote in 2026 election, you are no more a voter of India and you go back to Bangladesh. Number one. Number two, the BJP has insulted people of Bengal and Bengalis at large. To give a befitting reply, they are voting in huge number. And last but not the least, to save the country, not only to save the people of Bengal, to save the country from the hand of this Tughlaqi, Hitleri, fascist, autocratic government. They know that you need to strengthen Mamata Banerjee further. That's why they are giving huge number of votes in favor of Trinamool Congress, so that people of India can get rid of this BJP in the coming days.
Okay, Rohi Ray, the BJP has its task cut out. It is the main opposition in the state. It earned that status only by the last elections, and now this time around there is a major expectations from the BJP. Rohi Ray.
Yes, sure. And there's a major expectation that we are coming to power, and people of Bengal knows that, and we are coming to power. Now, I like the fact that you connected.
So, Rohi Ray, you're saying you're saying the BJP is going to increase its seat count. You're just saying the fact that this time the BJP is going to win the election and form the government.
I said that we are coming to power with mammoth majority, and that is written. That's not going to change. But I like the fact how you connected the SI deletions, and then you asked a question to the TMC, former TMC MP, regarding the turnout that can happen. And he mentioned 97-98% turnout can happen in phase 2. I was pretty shocked because I expected him to say 100% turnout. You know why? Because in last Kolkata Municipal Corporation elections, we have seen 100% turnout in certain seats. But why is it important? That some people who are dead, who are officially dead, used to come and vote. Just imagine the level of democracy-loving people we have here. The people who are dead used to come to cast votes in elections.
So you're saying the high percentage is because of SIR? Because of the deletions that you are able to secure such a high percentage?
See, I am saying that when we have eliminated a lot of people who are dead, who are not staying in West Bengal anymore, technically they should not be a part of the voter list. The denominator obviously comes down. Apart from that, almost 20 lakhs more people have voted in these elections because the fear factor was definitely less. Last time, the way TMC went to multiple houses, they scared multiple people, asking them not to vote. And moreover, people are yearning for change this time. Just tell me, if you compare with other states of India and cut to West Bengal, today our GDP is decreasing, our per capita income is decreasing, what is TMC actually focusing on? Have you seen a more negative campaign by a ruling party than TMC? Just see, TMC's entire campaign is focusing on whether you will eat fish or not, or you will not eat fish. I'm a Bengali. I had mutton this evening, but that does not matter to anyone. What matters is whether the fish production in Bengal will increase.
Rohire, you saw, BJP candidates campaigning with fish in their hands in response to that.
Yeah, exactly. That is what I'm saying.
If it didn't matter, then why were they campaigning with fish in hand?
See, there is a messaging involved, and with the messaging, we are also telling people that when we come to Bengal, when we come to power in Bengal, we will increase the production. If you see Gujarat is largely a vegetarian state, and Ilish Mach, Hilsa fish, is a very popular delicacy of Bengal. Today, Bengalis have to import Ilish Mach from Gujarat. Do you think this is the destiny that we want? When BJP is promising that we will come to power in Bengal, we are saying that we will give you a financial help of 36,000 rupees to the youth per month, along with giving 1 crore jobs, along with giving filling all the vacancies in the government posts, which amounts of about 10 lakhs vacancies by December 2026. We are giving them Vishwas and Bharosa against the fear and the intimidation tactics of TMC, and that is the reason why the poll percentage is also increasing, and we are coming into power.
Okay, Meeta Chakraborty, this has been long, in a sense, it was always understood that this is going to be a TMC versus BJP election at the end of the day. But talk to us, where does the Congress party stand in the scheme of things?
So the Congress party is probably the only political party in this election which has fielded about 294 candidates in all the 294 constituencies of the state. And this is happening after a gap of 20 years. Bear in mind, in the past 20 years, we have been either in alliance with the TMC or we have been in an alliance with the Left Front and ISF. So this is the first time we are fighting alone. We are fighting with our own alternative socio-political vision. We are reaching out to people. We are going with all our might. And people of Bengal are indeed ready for a change. If you look GDP per capita wise, our state stands at the 23rd position. If you look at the industrialization and the unemployment rate, it's very high. But will people vote for a party like BJP that does not go with their thoughts and the linguistic identity of our people in Bengal? A party that does not believe in communal harmony, that believes in dividing people. People in Bengal are by and large liberal, progressive, and secular-minded people. And people in Bengal would definitely vote for a change, but they will not vote for a communal party that believes in Kabristan versus Samsan Ghat, an 80% versus 20% kind of a politics. I'm sure people will vote wisely. People will vote decisively for a change, but they will not vote for a party like BJP. Also, bear in mind, it was only in 2016, the assembly election before the last 2021 election, where BJP only had 3 MLAs and Congress had 44. So yes, things change
but
in politics.
But Meeta, if you just look at the numbers, it's on your screens right now. 2021 elections, the Congress won 0 seats, but the BJP ended up winning 77 seats. What is the number you're looking at this time around, realistically speaking, Meeta?
I'm not an astrologer, so I'm not in a position to project.
Okay,
however,
but
since
your
we
own
are
expectations.
After 20 long years, we expect to do very well, and you wait for 4th of May, you'll be in for a surprise. There's a Congress is going to be on its way up in the state of West Bengal now onwards.
Okay. Nirmalya Mukherjee, you're talking about change. I remember when Mamata Banerjee first came to power, that was the word she used, the Bengali word, Poriborton. Poriborton was her plank to come to power, but that was the change she was talking about, was change from the left-led governments. But again, you're talking about another wave of Poriborton, is what the people of Bengal are looking forward to. But the question is, will the people of West Bengal look away from the BJP this time around? You see the last 2 elections, you saw, Congress party being the major opposition party in the election before 2016, but in 2021 it was the BJP. Where do you see that lying this time around?
You see, Krishna, I'll tell you one thing, that one must, if you go into the statistics a little bit,
okay,
in Bengal, since 2011, polling has come down. It has come down by 5%. In 2011, it was 84%, almost 84%. And in 2024, the last Lok Sabha election, it was 79. So, throughout the country, even in Tamil Nadu, where the polling percent is around 86, 87%. The percentage of increase is the lowest this time. In Bihar, the percentage of increase has always continued. In last 21 years, it's 20%, almost. In 20 years, 21%. In Bengal, this sudden change of a jump in polling percentage, this is really peculiar to us. The change that you are talking of, in Bengal, it came down by 5% in the last few elections. Now it has gone up suddenly by 9%. This is very interesting. So 9% gone off, almost 10% deleted. So taken together, it's almost 20%, 19, 20%. That's a huge number. The Prime Minister, what he is doing, he is banking on two things. And I'll give you, Mr. Rahul Gandhi has said a very interesting something which we should always keep in mind. That is also a very strategic way of dealing in things. Mr. Modi, what he is saying, he is on a spiritual journey. It's basically a religious journey. It's for Hindu consolidation. He begins from Ma Kali temple in Tontonia. Okay. And then he says it's a spiritual journey coming back. I don't disregard in what he's saying, but that's a Hindu consolidation. SIR, as of now, has no numbers. Actually, what is the effect? How many people have liked it? Only today or yesterday, one or two analysis came. They said 77% of the people are in favor of SIR. If that is the fact, then 23% are cut off. Now, Mr. Modi's first point is the religious consolidation of the Hindus. He is a great polarizer. Everybody knows that. He knows how to polarize. All that is there. The second part is change. So BJP this time is banking on two crutches. One is change. One is the consolidation. And between it, it has a third leg, that is the anti-incumbency, which is being pressed into practice because of these two legs.
Okay.
Did you get it clear?
Yes, absolutely. I got the point. Yes, Dr. Shantanu said, you just heard Nirmala Mukherjee talk about, what are the pillars upon which the BJP campaign this time has been built. It is not very often that a chief minister comes to power 4 times. And there has been enough and more instances of anger and dissatisfaction with the TMC government. Genuinely speaking, Dr. Shantanu Sen, do you expect the TMC to do as well as it did in the last elections or better?
We came into power in 2011 when we secured 184 seats. After 5 years in 2016, we got 211 seats. In 2021, even after 5 years, we got nearly 2014 seats. So after every 5 years, instead of getting down, our numbers are increasing. And my dear BJP spokesperson, I wonder whether he is aware of the real facts or not. Before coming to any media, kindly get prepared about the recent scenarios. Otherwise, he would have accepted that Bengal is the 6th largest economy in the country. He would have appreciated that the GSDP of Bengal has increased significantly during this TMC government. He would have accepted that the per capita income of the people of Bengal increased significantly during this TMC government. Unlike BJP, during their tenure, per capita income grossly has come down. During their tenure, this is the largest unemployment in our country since last 45 years. More than 21 crores of people, they are living below their poverty line. You must have told these data. So far this huge number of voting is concerned. Once again, I repeat, the way the legitimate voters have been deleted per booth, if in a particular booth, average 200 to 300 legitimate voters get deleted, so naturally, automatically in the equation, the denominator is getting decreased, and naturally the percentage becomes high. And especially in order to give befitting reply to this fascist BJP and getting afraid of losing their citizenship because of this vindictive BJP, as because they don't get vote from the people of Bengal, they withhold the fund and they try to spoil and win the basic cooperative federalism and they want to oust these non-BJP voters the way they did in the state of Assam. You
Right.
must remember, 1 second, in Assam, they sent nearly 19 lakhs of people to the detention camp, out of which 13 lakhs were Hindus. Similarly, in 91 lakhs of deleted voters, more than 60 lakhs voters belong to Hindu religion. So BJP is neither pro-Hindu, BJP is neither pro-Muslim, BJP is anti-national.
Okay.